Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Life is Strange, Episode 4, Dark Room. I'm gonna read the new journal entries suddenly here. So we have three. Okay. So after that dorm brawl, Chloe and I headed to the beach to deal with Frank and see if we could get him to join us. I had to be careful and not get him all tweaked out. He was pretty pissed that someone had gone into his RV and borrowed his account book, but once he saw that we didn't care about drugs or money, only Rachel, he mellowed out. You guys took a really long time to explain that to him. All I could think was, I'm trying to get a drug dealer to help me find the missing girl. Incredibly, Frank actually agreed to help. He knows how naive and clueless we are, so I hope that our sincerity swayed him. I'm still unsure about him, and I can't be so naive not to keep my rewind guard up. I don't know much about him except that he sells drugs, has a wicked temper, and that he loved Rachel, even more than his beans. So we got another member to our team. Booyah. My life feels so surreal at this point. I don't know how to react anymore. I can rewind time and space, but it is aging me before my own time and space. Time and space? Question mark. Am I learning things I shouldn't? Messing up too much shit? Including my own history? Obviously, my nosebleeds and dizzy spells are a bad sign that I'm overusing my powers, but it's become almost part of my nature. Or maybe a habit. Power corrupts? Not yet, I hope. I remember this famous episode of the original Star Trek, where Kirk has to go back in time and let the person he loves die, so the Nazi won't win the war. What kind of fucked up choice is that? What would happen if I had not been in the school bathroom to save Chloe that day? But damn it, I was there, and thus I was supposed to be there. Destiny. And the fact that we were able to convince Frank to actually help us gives the most hope I've had in a while. Yes, Chloe and I were stupid to confront Frank like that, considering how he reacted before, but I don't see how anyone could say he didn't really love Rachel Amber. He shouldn't have pulled a knife on Chloe, though. I don't like that he sells all these dangerous meds to teenagers, especially Nathan. He needs psychiatric supervision, not just baggies of pills. At least he won't be going to Frank again. I still don't know why Chloe or even Rachel would want to hang out with Frank, but I can't suss that out anymore. Maybe if I hadn't left town, I'd be less judgmental. But now we have Nathan's phone, David's coordinates, Frank's account book, and a big board of clues, which brings us closer to finding Rachel Amber. Finally. So maybe the tide is finally turning. Or time is finally turning. Okay. So, let's go back. We're focusing on David's clue. Select the coordinates. Middle mouse button to deselect. This one is about Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to the lighthouse. Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to the lighthouse. So she goes to the lighthouse a lot. Rachel Amber, 18, picked up 1435 at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. Well, this has information about whereabouts. So that's, I'm just gonna... I don't know.
Looks like this is not relevant at all. Looks like David was tracking somebody's car. Maybe even Nathan's. Good clue.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that means we did well. I feel like just leave Nathan's for last. Okay.
Let's look at Frank's drug deals during the week of the party.
Okay. Drug deals during the week of the party.
Frank's account book. But the client names are encrypted.
Okay, where is... What's this?
Frank is for sure the local dealer, but I doubt Rachel was carrying drugs for him. Right?
David Madsen and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule, in Mr. Madsen's talk radio terminology, acting as a front for another local dealer. Considering Rachel's exemplary status, I told David that I would need more concrete proof, and he promised he had more to show. I'm curious of how Nathan and David's... I'm assuming that's how their relationship...
Maybe Rachel took a road trip with Frank, but she did come back.
I mean, how they know each other at least.
So weird how close they were. But Frank couldn't keep Rachel. Or protect her. So, what happened to Rachel after this? She dumped Frank, but I don't think he would hurt her.
Frank, that was not cool what you did, and don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine.
Rot must stand for Rottweiler. That does fit Nathan. Rotten.
Okay, Chihuahua Katie, Bobtail, Ms. Fancy Car, Sheba Nacho, Husky Joseph, Greyhound Mick, Dachshund Stella, Golden Simon, Labrador Logan, German Shep Steve, Rottweiler Nathan, Boxer Stifler, Beagle Justin, Bulldog Chloe, Yorkshire Bruce, Pug Johnny, Chow Nicholas, Poodle Glenn, Wolf Tonk. Okay, definitely select that one.
There's no doubt she loved him in some way.
Do I remember reading this? I can't remember. Frankie B, hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you and poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Okay, either way, we know this one is at least...
Yes, the game is on. Now, talk to us, account book. Tell us everything. Let's see if I can find any deal Frank made with Nathan or the Vortex Club.
Okay, so Rottweiler is... I don't remember which member is in Vortex Club. Select.
Frank sure is keeping his customers satisfied. He could open a store.
First off, when was the... Wow. Are these all... Okay, so there's that and the location. Wow, Bulldog 3,000 loan. Okay, I'm sorry. Who else is in the Vortex Club?
Okay, Max. Remember these names and see how Nathan fits in with all this.
Okay, so we already know that Rottweiler is Nathan. I honestly... And Chihuahua is Katie. Which... I mean, who else... It's going to make me think Kate Marsh, but... Sheba... I honestly don't... Logan, I think, is a skater. Justin's a skater as well. Chloe's Bulldog. Oh, okay, Chloe Bulldog. That's why it sounds familiar. 3,000 loan. But that was more... That wasn't for drugs. That was for her car. Chihuahua. I'm just going to look up for Chihuahua and Nathan. I literally do not remember anyone else's name. Okay, so that was a car loan for Chloe. Pug, Bobtail, Yorkshire, Rot one here is GHB, 3 grams, $65.
Everybody in Arcadia Bay must be high. That explains a lot.
Chihuahua gas station, 3 sheets, blue sunshine acid. I mean, Katie makes me think of Kate Marsh, but for all I know, it might not even. How many girls are named Kate? Labrador, Greyhound, Boxer, Diner.
If Frank applied this kind of detail to his life, who am I to talk?
Yorkshire, when did the Vortex party happen? Chihuahua again. We're looking for a Rottweiler.
2 deals with Nathan on the same day? Party supplies, no doubt.
Labrador, Rottweiler, 2-ounce Firebud, 5 grams speed, 5 grams cocaine, 900. Boondocks, 5 grams of GHB, 250. One's 11 p.m. Which one's this one? 540.
I'm getting a contact high just reading this.
German Shepherd, Golden Retriever.
I wonder what dog name Frank would have given me.
Rottweiler, BH, 2 grams cocaine. Again. Wait, what? So... Oh no, this one's in the morning, the other one's in, 3:10 a.m. He bought 2 grams of cocaine. 3:50 p.m. at Blackwell School, 2 sheets Ski-Doo acid. Whoa, again? I don't even know what some of these drugs are. I need to investigate clues of Nathan, Frank, and David. When did... Here's my thing. I don't remember the date of the party itself. So... And I don't think the date's in here. So... And only one other one where Rottweiler is, I think, is this one here? Yeah.
Oh, yes. These are all the times and places for Frank and Nathan's deals. That's it, Max.
I hope you photocopied this, Max, and didn't actually use the evidence that was provided. Okay, let's look at David's clues again, because obviously I didn't get it.
Thanks to David's own investigation, I should be able to find out what Nathan did during the party's week.
Okay, party's week. Select that, because that's the location type stuff. I don't remember for who, though. Kate Marsh?
Damn. I must have missed something.
This is middle mouse to deselect. Okay, so deselect everything. Okay, so this is more about Kate. Who are these coordinates for, though? That's what I can't remember. Are they Kate's coordinates, or?
Oh, you're treading water, Otter. Try again.
This one's more about Rachel Amber.
I'll have to analyze these plates and coordinates to see if Nathan was under David's surveillance. Spies are us.
Okay, so analyze. Do we know anything? See, we don't even know whose picture that is.
This makes no sense, Max.
Okay, definitely the coordinates. Like, I don't see how anything else that could be.
Those clues are not related. And that's all she wrote. Please let me find some clues about Nathan in here.
Okay, so as everything's pointing to Nathan, I figured, okay, picture, car, obviously the locations.
Great. Now, how do I find out which car is Nathan's to match the coordinates?
Oh my goodness.
Yep, another car David was tracking.
So Twin Peaks. Well, that's how I'm reading it. Which, never actually seen the TV show, but I'm aware of it.
Who else was David tracking here?
TP.
Why the hell are you following these people? And to where?
Okay, so we need to match the coordinates with the car. And we are looking for Nathan specifically. SXF something something something. Okay.
Of course Nathan drives an SUV. Overcompensating, as usual.
Okay, so red SUV.
Who does this car belong to?
This one has the left rear one.
Interesting. Is this Nathan's car?
But this one, the rear isn't kicked out. This is just...
There's Nathan dealing to the kids right out in the open. That's definitely Chloe's car.
Okay, so she's Chloe's Twin Peaks, as I'm calling it.
Wowzer. This looks like an expensive machine.
I feel like I've seen this car before. It's... Is it the teachers? The... Jefferson?
Maybe I should have let Warren beat Nathan's ass down. Just this once.
Yeah, I don't imagine Daddy Warbucks would be so happy. Okay, so under the assumption... That's X. No. Okay, and then here the rear is broken. So select this picture because that's obviously Nathan's. Can't remember what this XFF. I think was it this last one here? Yep. Fourth one, so select.
Oh yes, now we're finally getting somewhere. Chloe, let's plug in these numbers and see if they lead to an actual address.
Aye, aye, Captain. Here we come, Rachel.
Okay, with that, I'm actually going to end set here. Because we still have one more Nathan's clues to go through. And these are the locations that we got. So, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for...
I'm so glad you're working with me on this.
favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. And until next time, guys, see ya!